Alright, peeps, Omatsu's woken me up. We're 4 hours late to this because, England time zone, stuff like that. What we will do though is we will check out the baby EZA, or the sub EZAs, okay? Alright, let's see what's up. Alright, Nuka, and you can't use them, okay. Okay, attack and defense is 150% when HP is 30% or more. We got that 100% attack and defense and keep us 2. Got medium chance, 30% chance to turn into a giant ape. When attacking with 12 or more key, attack and defense is 150%. When there's inhuman deeds, corroded body and mind, or GT heroes. No, I mean GT bosses. Category ally, additional super attack, crit, damage reduction, and evasion chance 20%. Alright, pretty good. When there is a pure, hybrid, or GT heroes enemy, additional super, and then 20% crit, damage reduction, and evasion chance. Okay. For every attack performed, we get attack and defense plus 30. Alright, so he does have the damage reduction, but he doesn't have guard. So he could still be in some trouble. The giant ape will help, but it is a medium chance. So, you can't do it on command, which does suck. Greatly raises attack and defense. Supreme damage lowers attack. Okay. Look, he honestly looks like pretty good. Like, sub EZA, it looks pretty good. This is the greatly raise attack temporarily, causes destructive damage. And then, what is this? Random changes orbs to rainbow, medium chance to crit. For every key sphere obtained, attack and defense plus 170. Oh, no, attack plus 170. I mean, that's actually good, man. That's good. Like, this is like, hold on. Like, they gotta make them usable, please. Omatsu, make them usable. Make these guys usable. Alright, so here's Pan. Got talents in the blood. Pan GT. Alright, let's go. AGL, physical, whatever. Who cares about loot scores? Terrible, garbage. Attack and defense is 150%. Medium chance to dodge. All allies keep plus 2 when attacking. 150% attack and defense. When HP is 50% or more. Attack and defense plus 50, and then all allies 30% attack and defense. HP is 30% or more. Another attack and defense plus 50, and then another 30% attack and defense. When there is a GT heroes or youth ally, attack and defense plus 100, chance to evade and damage reduction of 20% when attacking. Ooh. Okay, so I've been doing that youth mission against that God SS Vegeta, and we were in dire need of a slot 1 unit, right? And it looks like we're not getting one. So this is when attacking, right? Which means that she has to be in slot 2 because she has to attack first. And that Vegeta always supers in slot 1. So this is good for me, but she does look pretty good. When all allies in the same turn are GT heroes or youth, attack and defense was 100. Evasion and damage reduction of 20%. Okay, so medium chance 50%, 70. So if you meet the conditions, she's got 70% chance to dodge. Minimum UI Goku level pre-EZA. She's got a bunch of stats, but no guard, so she could still get cooked. Link set's looking pretty strong. They're all in the family, set lineage, GT, looking pretty good. And then what is this? Greatly raises attack and defense, causes supreme damage, raises allies attack by 25% with 2 turns. Man, am I tired. Anyway, looks pretty good. This should have been like they could have tacked on defense. We've been waiting years for this, right? I don't even know if I have this unit. Look, brains and bronze combined. Trunks GT. Is he gonna be good? Okay, so this guy just spoiled it. Garbage leader skill. Attack and defense is 150%. Randomly changes orbs of a certain type int and STR excluded to rainbow. All allies attack plus 30. When attacking with 12 or more key, attack and defense plus 150% when another GT heroes or hybrid Saiyans ally in the same turn. We get attack and defense plus 150%, crit chance and damage reduction of 30, then all allies defense of 30%. Okay. When all allies in the same turn of GT heroes or hybrid Saiyans, attack and defense plus 30. No, attack defense is 150%. Crit chance and damage reduction rate of 30. And then all allies attack and defense plus 30%. Okay, so he's giving 60% support and then 60% damage reduction and crit when the whole team, no, not team, when the whole rotation is GT heroes or hybrid Saiyans. Greatly raised attack and defense. Supreme damage, massively lowers defense. Okay. Got this guy. This guy's also a nuker, so he could get screwed if they don't allow them in game. Let's see what's up. Terrible. I mean, this is good actually. Like, this isn't a real leader skill, but you know, nuker. So yeah. Attack and defense was 200%. All allies attack and defense was 33%. An additional 30%. Additional 33%. Characters who belong to GT heroes or giant ape power. Medium chance of giant ape. Okay. When attacking, attack and defense was 200%. When there is another GT heroes or giant ape power ally in the same turn, attack and defense plus 150%. Crit chance and evasion chance of 50%. Ooh, that is good. That is good. Okay. When all allies in the same turn or GT heroes or giant ape power, additional super and guard. Yeah, so they gave him the guard with no damage reduction. So it's sort of like they're sort of like splitting it up. Like if you get damage, like some of these guys get damage reduction, and then some of these guys get guard, but not both. Okay, so greatly raise defense for one turn. Supreme damage to the enemy, and raise attack by for 3 turns. Okay. So what's I think I'm right about this, but what's interesting about this guy? I don't even know if he's on Battle of Fate. Let me check. Okay, I think he's on Battle of Fate. Yeah, because he'd be here. Let's go to GT Heroes. What's interesting about this guy, go from the link, is that I think his attack raise, even though it says raises attack, I'm pretty sure it's 50%. So if we take a look at this guy, so you can see raises attack by 3 for 3 turns. Yeah. So this is 50%. I think it's because he's so old. Look, 2017, right? He's so old because if they what they should have done, they should have changed this to greatly raise attack, just so people would know. Oh, they haven't put it on here yet, but obviously we know the details, right? But I think that what they should have done, they should have put. I mean, yeah, they should, because like when it says greatly, that's, you know, normally the 50%, not 50%. You know, massive is 100%, and then regular, like raises attack without the greatly, is 30%. So this might confuse some people, but just so you know, this should be 50% instead of 30% like it is normally. For example, this is 50, but if we take a look at this guy, no, his, yeah, so you can see his one doesn't say greatly in front of it, it just says raises. So yeah, raises SA multiply and defense by 30%. So yeah, that might confuse people, but just so you know, this guy's multiplier for his attack is 50%. Or I mean that's what I mean. And then the giant ape, I mean, can you even use this guy? Who knows? Changes orbs physical to STR. Randomly changes orbs of a certain type to a rainbow. High chance to crit. For every key sphere obtained, attack plus 100. Super flame cannon. Great raise attack and then destructive damage. Okay. Yeah. He looks alright. And then there's this last one here. Super Saiyan 3 Goku GT. Hope he's good. So these are all sub EZAs. Okay. All types garbage. So basic effects. Attack and defense plus 150%. Additional with a high chance. Big super. So I'm pretty sure that means you can get 2 additionals with a high chance of being either 2 or 3, because I'm not sure if it counts himself. Maybe it does. I think it might count himself, so you can get like 3 additionals with a high chance of being super. Attack plus 100 when attacking, and then defense plus 70% when receiving an attack. When all eyes in the same turn are GT heroes, attack plus 100, and then crit chance and damage reduction of 50%. When HP is 50% or less, or when there's a GT boss's enemy, guard, and crit. Okay. So against GT bosses, enemies, or when HP is 50% or less, he is going to be good. He's got that 50% damage reduction and the guard. But, doesn't really look too much, not gonna lie. Doesn't look like there's too much here. I mean, there's always a stinker, but, like, did they need to condition this? I don't think so. What is this? Causes supreme damage, raises attack and defense by 30% for 3 turns. So, let me actually take a look at, like, we'll go to Super Saiyan 3 category. No, this is the other one. No, we'll go from GT heroes. So if we take a look at this guy, he might have the same deal. It's not his TUI, it's this guy. Yeah. He might have they haven't put this out yet. He might have the same deal. Yeah. So you see, like, this is the issue with them not having the greatly on there, because this says raises attack, right? Oh, you know what we could do? No, the data download hasn't hit, has it? So they wouldn't be. No, they wouldn't be here. So you see, it says raises attack for 3 turns, but this is a 50% increase, and it says raises attack and defense for 3 turns. So I'm pretty sure there's no way they make it worse, right? There's no way they make it a 30% attack and defense raise for 3 turns. Surely they're gonna keep it at 50 and then they just tack on defense. But if they're gonna do that, they should have changed the wording to greatly, because that's what we're used to, right? They've done that for, greatly meaning the 50% is what we're used to. But I guess that's pretty much it. There's always one stinker. Maybe he'll be useful, but the rest of them, I mean, Pan's looking good. This Trunks is looking all right. Baby, let's just hope you can use him, because I mean, he looking good to me. The same with this GT Goku. Like, they look all right. They look like niche options, pretty good. But I mean, Baby and GT Goku's the ones that we're really worried about, because they're nukers. Hopefully, they realize that these guys have like too much health to be nuked, and they allow them to be used. But I guess we'll have to wait and see, because GT bosses, like, they're like a few Omega's like a 1, 2, 3 maybe units away from being top dog, right? Being the top. So I mean, he really does need it. This Baby would be a really good addition. But I guess that pretty much does it. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Is this pinned? No, it's not. They just posted it. Okay. I don't know why they put, like, why did they post it now instead of like a few days ago when he actually came out? Oh well, maybe just like a reminder, like, you know, we don't forget, you know, Nova Shenron's here. Just in case. I think this guy is only here for this celebration, so make sure you actually do it, because I do think it's actually limited time. Maybe it's not, but like, just so you know, just in case, you might as well get this done right now, because I mean, there's no reason not to. But that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching.